Good morning, sweet world, and welcome to the No Dunks podcast presented by FanDuel. It's Thursday, October 30th, 2025. I'm Jay Skeets here in the Classic Factory, and alongside me, as always, Tass Mellis.
How about those Blue Jays?
How about them Jays? Next to him, it's my top shot hot boy, Trae Kirby.
Ayo.
Ayo. And over yonder, making the magic happen, he's a sleepy boy this morning.
I am a
it's
sleepy
JD.
boy. Hello.
You said you slept in, JD, this morning. Is that true?
First time in years. I set my alarm for 6 and then rolled over, got up at 8:30.
Well, luckily, the Classic Factory is not far from your bedroom.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's very, very close. Well, it's great to see you. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe. Podcast listeners, 5-star ratings and reviews. We got a lot to get to here today. We're going to get you all set for the 2025 NBA Cup, which tips tomorrow night. On this podcast, we respect the cup.
I want to make love in the cup.
So we'll do that a little bit later in the show.
It's a small cup.
It's a small cup.
No. It was a giant cup, the one we stood in front of and took a photo of outside.
Like a statue last
Oh, the one
year.
outside.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get in there.
Hell yeah,
You
we
can get in that thing.
We can make some love in that giant ass cup. But first, on today's No Dunks, we're going to recap last night's action with a little What You Got? What you got? Yeah, what you got? Don't worry, we'll update those graphics. First, what you got, guys? This is a fun one. Austin Reaves swished a 12-footer in the lane right at the buzzer to lift the Lakers to the 116-115 victory over the Wolves after Minnesota took the lead with like a 14-2 late run. That was a huge shot from Reaves. Meanwhile, in Phoenix, Morant scored 28 points, including a go-ahead jumper with about 7 seconds left to push the Grizzlies past the Suns by 1 point, 114-113. So I want to know, what was the slicker game winner, Tass Mellis? Austin Reaves or Morant? Who you got?
It's Austin Reaves for me.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. It was just a smooth move. When that pick is set, he gets past it and he does that little dribble, kind of rolls the ball ahead just so he gets there.
Push ahead, yeah.
Yeah. And, it's kind of like he's chasing after a little toddler. Go get this ball. He gets up and bangs it home. I was slicker. Then Morant, who went behind the back, got it on Colin Gillespie, which was sweet.
It was pretty.
It was sweet.
It was over.
Nice.
I thought it was over Grayson Allen.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah. The other white guy.
Maybe I'm getting my white guys mixed
Quite
up.
similar on the court.
Yeah, it's white guy season here. Davis.
It's always white guy season on No Dunks.
No doubt. Yeah. But as far as the sports go, white guys everywhere. Here comes Davis Schneider. Here comes Trae Savage. I mean, pick a white guy.
Matas Buzelis.
Jake LaRavia was awesome last night. He was freaking good.
But back to Austin Reaves.
Wow. This is Jake LaRavia is Austin's buddy.
Yeah.
Jake LaRavia announced that he is coming to the Lakers sitting in a car beside Austin Reaves in the offseason when he was doing an interview. They're buds. All of a sudden, this is the Austin Reaves and Jake LaRavia show. Austin Reaves has taken over, obviously.
Yeah. People are saying this is like his Jeremy Lin moment right now. Saw those comparisons
Reaves
going
sanity?
around. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. I mean, he was a better player, Reaves was, than Lin when he broke out and suddenly had that special couple weeks.
And he's still going.
Yeah.
Here we go. Do you believe in Austin Reaves now? In that, you weren't buying in. Now he signed that 4-year contract. This literally could be one of the best contracts in the NBA. I mean, it is. Yeah. He is playing to that capability right now.
Yeah, I thought he was getting, this is a couple of years ago now, maybe he was getting a little overrated. He was with the Lakers, he gets that bump. I thought he still had some limitations to his game, but he's improved a ton. And yeah, that's a great looking contract. And he has completely taken over here for this team. Yeah. Down LeBron, down Luka. He is having a very special week with the 51-point game and now a buzzer-beating floater that was difficult, splitting that pick and roll up top, pushing it ahead, like you said, and then the soft touch. And he had missed a couple shots before that, right? Like, he's not afraid of the moment. You got to give him that. Like, he's like, all right, I'll take the shot. Because he missed a couple down the stretch when the Wolves got back in the game, but still hit this one.
Pick and roll ball handler and a secondary playmaker.
What did he have last night? 16 assists? Career high? Tied at least? Yeah.
It's just 5 games, but Austin Reaves is all NBA right now.
Yeah.
Easily. His hit-ahead pass to Jake LaRavia, I thought was awesome. Threw it like 80 feet in the air, found LaRavia right under. I guess they're buds, so that's exciting. And yeah, the pick and roll game looks awesome. He's running the second most pick and rolls per game in the league behind Luka Doncic, who's only played 2 games. He's averaging the third most points per possession on those pick and roll plays behind Luka Doncic, and Jamal Murray. The question will be, how do they blend it once Luka comes back? Reaves is going to get his opportunities, though, if it comes with the bench, if it comes as the secondary guy, alongside Luka, alongside LeBron. It really doesn't matter. Timberwolves couldn't handle him last night. Jaden McDaniels was getting screened off in every single pick and roll. He's not really a point of attack defender, but he is for the Timberwolves, and the split was there against Gobert coming up. He was hitting him with the low dribble, like you're saying, and then got into it for the last basket there. That was really, really nice, and kind of, you could see it coming, just the way he had been playing for the 51-point game and in this game, splitting the double every single time and going up top. DeAndre Ayton, we got to give this guy some credit. He is hooping, got a great connection with Reaves. He was setting really good screens. He was a lot of the reason that McDaniels couldn't stay attached to Reaves, and Reaves gets him the ball as soon as he needs it and right where he needs it. A lot of these are the little DeAndre Ayton floaters. 5 assists last night from Reaves to Ayton, but I'm impressed with the way Ayton's been playing, especially since Luka went down. Ayton's up to 9 boards per game. His last 3 games, 15, 8, and 10. Those are the biggest numbers for DeAndre Ayton, is putting up double digits in the rebounding category. So game 1 was bad. People were saying, get this guy out of here. He'll never amount to anything. Since then, he's been really solid.
Yeah, it is incredible how the Lakers supporting cast has responded. You have to kind of lump DeAndre Ayton in there, although you can argue he should be your second best player with Luka down and LeBron down. But they all, in cohesion, have responded extremely well. JJ Redick has these players playing extremely hard. To see what Jake LaRavia drops a 10 of 11 for 27 points beside Austin Reaves in his second game starting here. The first one, not so great. Okay, let's get used to it. And out there, banging home threes, running ahead, as you said, that push ahead pass, that bomb pass from Austin Reaves. Like, he could do everything. It sure feels like he's not going to break you down one-on-one, but to be there and to have the knockdown shots, to hit 5 threes, these guys are performing extremely well, Ayton included.
Dalton Connect, too.
Yeah.
Actually scoring for the Lakers. 15 off the bench. He was 7 to 12. I did think, this wasn't pretty by any means. The shot at the end was awesome, but, they gave back a huge lead.
Yes, they
over the final couple minutes. They could not figure out how to beat a zone defense that the Wolves are sort of implementing through at the end. It was just they didn't really know what to do, and they just sort of kept firing up threes. They weren't getting the greatest of looks, and that sort of helped get Minnesota back in the game. And Randall had a great basket that gave them the lead, where he attacked and inside. McDaniels had a good game. I saw somebody in the stream team before we went live, where was Anthony Edwards? He's banged up. I mean, there was lacking a lot of star power in this game for Minnesota and LA. But competitive fight from the Wolves to get back into it. But they're 2-3 now, and the Lakers 3-2. And when you consider all the injuries to sort of both teams right now, LA's got to be pretty happy with that overall record so far.
I think every win they get without Luka is a big win.
Right.
Yeah, they're playing extremely well. And Minnesota was compensating for Anthony Edwards, as you said, out a couple of weeks. Jaden McDaniels dropping 30 on that side.
He's always good when there's no Anthony Edwards. I swear, go check the stats when he doesn't play. McDaniel scores a lot.
Anthony Edwards holding them back?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, he steps up is my point.
Yeah, he had a great game.
Somebody could fact check me on that. I swear he has a crazy points per game bump when there's no Ant.
Yeah, and same with Julius Randle doing his thing. So, yeah, it came down to the wire. It should have been the Lakers game. There's no doubt. But, yeah, it's white guy season. A little shout out to Colin Gillespie because I guess I thought he was Grayson Allen in that instance because he had a really good game. He's coming off the bench and he's helping. He's almost looks like their best point guard at times, that they're trying to do this thing with Devin Booker being their lead point guard. No Jalen Green right now. He comes and helps out. So just a little shout out for COLLIN.
Any thoughts on the Grizz getting the win there and Ja's shot and everything from that one?
Not as exciting of a clutch time, I didn't think, for the Grizzlies. But, they pulled off the win. The Suns, they're just a brutal watch, to be quite honest. They've got Booker trying to do everything, and if he doesn't score, I don't really have confidence anybody else can do it. But I am glad that there's a new Gabe Vincent in town, and his name is Colin Gillespie.
Well, listen.
This guy's coming up on every single episode.
Colin Gillespie?
Yeah.
I mean, they need a point guard. So literally this guy's going to come up. They just need somebody to play basketball.
That's true.
So they're struggling with that. It's watching these teams like the Dallas Mavericks, which we'll get to, that don't play a point guard. They look horrendous.
Or the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, there's a reason there have been point guards in the NBA for 80 straight years.
Yeah. Well, the Toronto Raptors are at least a middle-of-the-pack offensive team. They're dudes can score. I know you're a quickly hater. But they're
he's not a point guard at all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
They have scores. They put up a lot of points against this Houston Rockets team. That is a very good defensive
We'll get
team.
to them.
We'll get to them.
We'll get to them.
I don't think Ja looks totally the same as a player. He had that awesome first game. I think he had 35, right? Looked really athletic, really explosive, but he's like settling for jumpers all the time right now. He had his first dunk of the season last night. It was a cherry pick dunk,
Is that true?
and he barely got the ball over the rim. Like, he wasn't trying to sky for anything. He said last year, I'm going to stop dunking. Unfortunately, he has stopped dunking. He's taken the fewest attempts at the rim in his career right now. He's taken right up at the top. Most threes he's taken in his career right now, only shooting 19%. If he's not going to be able to get to the hoop the way he used to, the Grizzlies aren't going to be all that great on the offensive end. But he was getting into the lane, I thought, in the fourth quarter at the very least, and got the big bucket late.
Were the Suns down 20 at any point
No, they
in this
didn't.
game?
They
were
only got down 10.
Yeah.
They only got down 10 in this game, so
Baby steps.
Improvement for the Suns.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all Colin Gillespie. I will say about John Morant, maybe he is trying to save himself because this is a bigger role for him this season. So maybe he is saying, I just don't want to go to the rim until the fourth quarter. I think that's part of it. Yeah, the shot just ain't looking that pretty. He's shooting, what is it, some ridiculously low percentage from
19%. And he went 3 for 8 last night.
Yeah, that's a good day.
Yep. They were calling him Sensational Ced.
I saw that.
Cedric Coward. He had another nice game.
Yeah.
14 points, had a big basket late, had a big rebound late as well. He contributes. He looks like a man in the body and a boy in the face.
Yes.
He's got a very boyish face.
Yeah. But holy crap, does he have an NBA body?
Yes.
That's incredible.
He's jacked.
All right, moving on. It's never too early to start worrying. In Detroit, Cade Cunningham, 30-10, as the Pistons overcame a slow start. They beat the Magic 135-116 last night. Orlando's 4th loss in a row. In Toronto, KD scored 31. Rockets thumped the struggling Raptors 139-121. Our Dinos here have lost 4 straight in a row as well, all by 10 points or more. The defense is abysmal. And we'll chuck one more in here. The Pelicans are still looking for their first win after getting pummeled by Jokic and the Nuggets 122-88. Zion played. Didn't have that great a game, but they got embarrassed. So,
Hey, the Bucks only beat the Raptors by 6.
oh, okay.
How dare you? That was somewhat close.
My bad.
Okay. I got to give them the right respect that they deserve, that they had 4 more points than you said.
Good catch. Who are you smashing the panic button harder for? The Magic, the Raptors, or the Pelicans? Let's start with Trae on this one.
I follow enough people on Twitter to know that all 3 fan bases want their coaches fired. Every single fan base is punching the panic button as hard as they possibly can right now. But the Magic have to be the team that is most panicking because they have real expectations coming into this year. People are assuming a 50-win team, giving health to Paolo and Franz. They have a gigantic payroll. They're 11th in payroll this season. They get more expensive next year. They've already traded all their first-round picks, 26, 28, 30. Those are gone. This is their team for the most part right now, and unfortunately for them, same issues on offense. Tale of 2 halves for the Magic last night. 10 of 19 from 3 in the first half. That's incredible. 10 threes. They've only done that once in a game this season. It was opening night.
Yeah.
Second half, they went 2 for 12. First half, 16 assists, 8 turnovers. Nice. Second half, 8 turnovers, 6 assists. The problem now is that they're also giving it back on defense. Only 22nd in the league. They're giving up a ton of 3-pointers. They allowed 135 points last night to the Pistons. The Pistons are 20th in offense. The Pistons have not been a good offensive team, and they completely lit up the Magic. It just looks like they've forgotten what even got them a reputation in the NBA. They're trying to fix their offense, and in doing so, have lost their defense. They need to be a defense-first team. They need to slow it down, and they need to just try and eke out wins 95-89.
Yeah. When we came into the season, we were like, well, that won't be an issue. We know they're a defensive team. That's their identity. They'll probably be top 5 defense. So can they just improve that offense a little bit, which is stunk, and they can't hit threes. That's why they get beaten. Yeah, we weren't concerned about their defense at all, and it's been bad, as Trae pointed out.
Yeah, and it's easy for their fan base to point at their head coach, especially because they come out a couple times this season and having that great first half where they are banging home threes. Here they are. They did the same thing against the Atlanta Hawks when this whole thing started going downhill. First game, Fine. Second game was that Atlanta Hawks, 7 of 16 for 3 in the first half. All right.
That's good.
Then 2 of 15 in the second half. It's happened again. Something going on in the locker room. Why you'd have to you'd have to make that prognosis. They ain't listening to the coach. It sure feels that way. And to me, what's going on in New Orleans is very similar. I think they don't have any sort of aura about this team at all. I know they've lost 4 games to fairly good teams, but you look at a team that's 0-3 going into last night. Zion Williamson was not impactful at all in this game against the Denver Nuggets. It's the Nuggets. So, yeah, you can lose by nearly 40 points, I suppose, but I think everything around that team is just terrible because as soon as the star of the other team has gone to the bench in all their 4 games, it was John Morant, they played Wemby, they played Jaylen Brown, and now Jokic. They lose those minutes. They're not all together. They are not. And this is just a bad omen for all those kids in Fears coming up and Derek Queen coming up who can play well. But I think if you're 29th in offense, 29th in defense, there's nothing good going on there.
And you don't control your own pick in the 26 NBA draft after what they did with the Atlanta Hawks. There's that part too.
Yeah.
Which we all at the time were like, what?
Yeah.
What are you expecting from your team here, Joe Dumars?
And they traded the Pacers first.
Yeah.
The Pacers haven't won a game yet this year.
They may have conceded 2 high 2026 lottery picks to move up to get Queen and to currently not have a win. So rough.
Yeah, they trade those picks thinking, all right, here comes Jordan Poole. He's going to fix things. Poole has been bad.
Benched him last night.
Yeah, Trey Murphy was supposed to be this all-star coming, also not playing well. They bring in DeAndre Jordan because Kevon Looney is out, so maybe that would help. And DeAndre Jordan did the triple kiss, the cheek kisses with his buddy Nikola Jokic, both pregame and postgame.
That was nice.
Interesting stuff.
I guess they're buds.
Kisses.
Yeah, they were good buds. It looked super slow out there. And so they lose by 40. So how many games has Zion played in? Well, he's played in 3 or 4 of those games, and he ain't leading. That's just Willie Green is probably going to be axed if this continues. What else are they supposed to do?
Yeah,
If
it's
trade
a
away
race
their
to
picks,
see which coach gets fired first here, unfortunately.
there's no answer otherwise.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay, so you went with the Magic. You sounds like you're going with the Pelicans. Give me the Raptors. I'll hit the panic button. I've already been hitting it for a couple days now. Yeah, the offense was great last night, Tass, but it doesn't matter when you're giving up 130 plus. Like the Raptors hit a ton of threes last night and still got waxed at home. Like the best thing going for the Raptors and maybe everybody in their front office or their coaching staff is that the Blue Jays are in the World Series. And I'm not convinced even Toronto fans know what's going on with this actual team. What are they doing on defense? I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it needs to change or Darko's got to go. They are sending the most insane doubles at guys that I can remember in NBA games. They just, as soon as the guy up top like turns his head, a guy just comes and tries to blind double. But these are professional NBA players. They like turn their head back around and they're like, oh, that guy's wide open. I'll just throw it to him. And then maybe one more rotation and we got an easy basket. It happens so many times. They need to scale back on this defensive pressure that they're trying to apply to teams. Like they don't have the personnel to do it. I mean, Pirtle didn't play last night because he shouldn't be because his back is all banged up. So, okay, there's that. The starters should not be pressing 80 feet here. Like these are not defensive juggernauts. Maybe Scotty, but everybody else, no. It is crazy, man. And they cannot grab a rebound to save their life. These last 2 games, Rockets out-rebounded Toronto last night 53-22. The Rockets almost had more offensive rebounds than the Raps had defensive rebounds. And the night before that, a game before that against the Spurs, they got out-rebounded 44-20.
22 is a crazy load number.
That's like 100 rebounds.
That's barely a big beef for a full team.
Yes, that's like 100 rebounds
crazy,
the Raps have given up over the last 2 games and grabbed like 42. Like they're getting doubled up here. Now, these are big, giant-ass teams. I get it.
The Rockets are big.
They've played big teams. But
yeah,
you got to collectively box out and rebound as a team. And they're running too much. Like, it's brutal, and they need to trade for a point guard. I mean, I guess Colin Gillespie, I guess. We'll take him. Like,
Call him up.
It quickly is not a point guard. There are so many times in this game where I'm like, Ingram's cooking, Barnes is cooking, and it's like, your point guard should be like, continue to go through those guys. Yeah. And at times he's not. And I don't think that's him. That's IQ. That's not his game. So there's a lot of issues here. And I've said it already. I think Darko is a dead man walking here. I don't think this is going to last long. I don't think it can if they can continue to lose.
They probably will continue to lose.
They probably will.
Because they're playing good teams. They're playing a Cavs team on Friday that's hungry for a win after losing against the Celtics. Then they go on their road trip. It ain't going to start well. They could easily start 1-10. Now, they put up points. They got 60 combined from Barnes and Ingram. Those guys are putting up points. Yeah, good
That's
numbers.
not the issue.
No, but
They can't grab a rebound, and their defense is whack.
Yeah, their defense is a problem.
And again, it's like
You're
one
whack,
thing.
you're twisted. Your
It's
coach
one
is
thing
getting
to
fired.
be like, yeah, it's personnel. It's the team that Masai and Bobby built. Like, okay, but also I'm watching the games, and this is a defensive principle that Darko is telling these guys to do these double blinds, to do all this pressure, and it's not working. Jack Armstrong said it on the broadcast best. A coach's job is to help hide a team's weaknesses and accentuate their strengths, and that is the opposite of what's happening with the Raptors right now, in my opinion.
I will say,
Not doing a good job.
to start the game, throwing out Colin Murray Boyles instead of Jakob Poeltl because he's injured at 6'7" ain't going to help rebound a ball.
No.
Like Colin Murray
But-
Boyles is a freaking wing.
The Raptors barely have centers. We don't have a point guard and we don't have a center now with Jakob.
Yeah, with Jakob out.
Those are two important positions.
Yeah, it's scary. You sign a guy to a long-term contract. It looks like his back is a problem. He ain't a defensive deterrent at the rim at all. And I understand the worry with Quickly overall, but the defensive end not stopping that point of attack. It ain't there. It's just not happening. And so the Rockets were able to just pick and roll. They were able to just get in the lane over and over. Literally, it's either if they're not doubling, then they do sag back, and they sag back way too much. There's just no identity. There's no fight. And maybe it's Jamal Shed, hey, get in the starting lineup and play with freaking Quickly beside you. There is no fight. And yeah, the lack of height is a problem. You've got a Mamu back there as your backup center. He ain't even that huge.
Yeah, he's a
No.
big boards guy.
He's 6'9", so they're tiny. They don't have the fight. They put up points. They've put up good points in a lot of these games. They dropped 121 yesterday, 129 against Dallas, 138 against the Hawks. But yeah, the defense is the scary part, and their schedule is just really hard. So it's going to start poorly for this team.
It has. We've already reached that point.
They had a sweet first game, though.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I saw it with my own eyes.
Great game.
It was awesome. Like, holy crap. Raps are going to win 50 games if they play the Hawks every night.
Here's
Cool.
three coaches that are literally
On the hot seat.
On the hot seat, yeah.
They are. Because the expectations with Orlando after the Big Bane trade, the Raptors with Darko being there a couple years, and like they pay a lot of money for these guys. They need to be flirting with 500, as we talked about. And then, Willie Green.
yeah.
Been there a while.
You've been there a while. Like, you've had chances.
Very long time.
So, yeah. They've off to brutal starts for all three of these teams.
And all three have put so much money into their roster.
Yeah.
What else are they going to do?
Right.
They really have nothing to do. I will say the winless Pacers, nothing to worry about there, but they keep on losing. They lost to a Dallas Mavericks team that stunk yesterday. That was a bad basketball game. Although Cooper Flagg had some flashes. I do like the first possession after a Pacers make. He comes down and just puts it right in and throws down a dunk. There are some flashes of Cooper Flagg. Back baseline cut, throws down a reverse dunk. Some sweet stuff. He took Mac McClung in the post.
He too smalled Mac McClung.
Yeah, the new Mac McClung. Although
That was crazy.
I thought the other part, the impressive thing against Mac McClung was on the other end, where Mac McClung tries to go by him. And Cooper Flagg is really good at defending from the perimeter all the way to the rim, and he blocked Mac McClung's ass. So some good moments there. But we'll get to Anthony Davis's injury. But at the same time, the Pacers have nothing to worry about, but they continue
But they
to
have
lose.
no guys, though. You just told me Mac
Everybody's
McClung
hurt.
was hired or assigned.
Yeah,
to
CJ
help out.
McConnell is
Yeah.
out. CJ McConnell. TJ McConnell is out. Nembhard is out. Halliburton obviously gone.
Yeah.
They're one of the worst offensive teams in
Yeah.
the league, but they're competing at least defensively. Talk about a gap year, though. This doesn't look like a playoff team at all, even though Siakam, I think, has been playing pretty well.
Yeah, they still have Siakam.
Yeah.
Final one here in what you got. The Hawks held off the winless Nets. I guess, 117-112. After losing star guard Trae Young to a sprained right knee in the first quarter, Mo Gay fell backwards and collided with Trae's knee. The Mavs bench, they scored a bunch of points to help beat the Indiana Pacers 107-105 in a matchup of injury-depleted teams. Anthony Davis left late in the first quarter with lower left leg soreness. He didn't return. So more concerning injury. They both got wins last night, but Trae Young's knee or Anthony Davis's leg, TK?
For me, it's got to be Trae Young. I think the Hawks dodged a bullet a little bit. They said it's not a tear, just a sprain. I guess he's going to have an MRI today to determine how long until he can be reevaluated at least. But we talked about it when we did over-unders. If Trae Young goes down, the Hawks don't really have a secondary creator. They don't have a point guard who's going to step in. Nickeil Alexander-Walker got the start in the second half, so he likely will be the sub there, I suppose. But the Hawks offense has really fallen off a cliff when Trae goes to the bench. When he plays 116 points per 100 possessions, that's like middle of the pack. Would be 14th in the league. But when he sits 106 points per 100 possession, that's 28th. Trae hasn't even played great this season.
No.
I don't think, but he is such an offensive engine for them. And there are a lot of limited offensive players on the Hawks to where you look at who's going to be making the plays for other guys. And Luke Kennard is like maybe their best pick and roll player outside of Trae Young. His absence will be bad for Jalen Johnson. It'll be bad for Porzingis, and it'll definitely be bad for Daniels and Ricochet, both of whom have had a tough start to the season as well. So I think losing Trae for however long it's going to be, 2 to 4 weeks maybe, that could be really bad for Atlanta.
Yes, it doesn't seem like it's a serious injury. He did walk out on his own power from the arena, according to Michael Scotto, with a tiny bit of a limp, but no crutches, so that's a good sign.
Especially when you see the clip, it looked bad.
Yeah.
Like Mo Gay's a huge dude and like buckled backwards.
Right.
And Trae's leg goes like that. It didn't look good.
No,
but then he stayed in the game.
He tried to
and
play
then they
through it.
pulled him out sort of immediately after Snyder did.
So I think that's a decent sign. And I do think this whole point guard by committee is going to happen. I think last year when Trae was out, they did it decently, and it's not going to be easy, but Nickeil Alexander-Walker is going to get a lot of it. So is Luke Kennard, so is Dyson Daniels, who's gotten better at it, and Keaton Wallace is there. I think it'll be a four-man operation. At least they become a different offense. They become this, okay, we're all sharing, as opposed to just going through Trae Young. So long-term, this is not a good sign. But I would be worried more so about Anthony Davis because it looks worse. This team is just horrendous, unfortunately, considering they're not playing a point guard, considering D'Angelo Russell's just sitting there on the bench and he has to come out. The offense doesn't look good, so Anthony Davis not being there, who was actually on the injury report coming into this game with bilateral Achilles tendinopathy. Both of his Achilles hurt coming into the game. He played through it and then got injured. So it seems like that's a longer-term thing, but I'm not a doctor. I don't know, but I know the team just doesn't look good and they're not sharing the ball. And then you have a team that comes in, and that guy I mentioned, D'Angelo Russell and Klay Thompson and Max Christie, all hit 1-3. They won this game. They won against the Pacers by hitting 5 threes, which is incredible. They can't hit threes, so it's a whole big bunch of problems there. And Anthony Davis at least can create for himself when he's out there healthy. And he does fight through injuries, but they just look bad, period. So that's a problem.
He also tried to return to action after the injury, after he came up hobbling. And his came on like a made shot, I think. I think he hit that
Just like
shot.
a baseline shot.
Yeah, that little baseline, and sort of came up hobbling, and then eventually they're like, no, we're not going to get you out there. But yeah, it was like Brandon Williams.
He was a game changer for
Dwight Powell.
Yeah.
Like those were the guys
he was
helping
their
the
best player.
Mavs.
Brandon Williams was their best player.
Yeah, Raptors could use him. Just
Hawks could use him. He was a G leaguer for the
that's
Hawks.
right.
Imagine if he was still around. I guess Keaton Wallace outplayed him for the
guess so.
Skyhawks. But he should get the start, I think, in AD's absence. Klay Thompson, I think it's over. He is looking pretty bad to start this season. He's like a single digits guy. What's he shooting from 3 right now? 26%. Maybe it'll get going, but he can't dribble. He can't beat people off the dribble. And that was the thing that really stuck out to me was when Brandon Williams came in, he looked like prime Deion Sanders out there. The athleticism gap between him and everybody else on the Mavericks. Just like, wait a second, you got a guy who can run fast? And it was such a huge advantage to put him in pick and roll with Dwight Powell. How is Dwight Powell still playing for the Dallas Mavericks? They've got 100 centers. And the guy was still getting buckets for this team. They have
Lively's
so many
out,
big
right?
guys.
Yeah.
Lively's out.
They're banged
Gafford
up.
hasn't played yet.
Yeah.
AD went out. So, Dwight Powell's going to end up with a 20-year career, all for the Dallas Mavericks. Unbelievable stuff. But I do think that they need the little bit of chaos that a Brandon Williams brings. Maybe it could be Russell. That would make sense from a hierarchy standpoint. But Russell's a slow player. He's not a massive athlete. I thought it was definitely helping the Mavericks to have somebody who looked like they had some pop.
Brandon Williams was awesome. He was literally their best player, I would say, even though I give Cooper Flag, I keep giving him the love. He couldn't get things together a lot of time. He had a big time up and down game, but he grabbed 10 boards, a 15 and 10, so he looked all right. But yes, the Mavericks need to play some guards. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's Nico talking to Jason Kidd, hey man, this is what you got to do, or Jason Kidd just wanted to get Cooper Flag going, but they literally need guards. So Clay does look old. The's no doubt.
Yeah,
he also
his heart's not in it anymore, man.
Oh,
He's got Megan.
He's good.
Yeah, his heart's somewhere else.
I mean,
Can you blame him?
No, I can't.
Not at all.
he could also have somebody else set up plays for him.
That would help. Yes, that would also help.
There was some last year we went through this with him as well. He looked bad, but he got it going somehow. Those old
He's
legs
probably
got
playing his
greasy.
way into shape here. If we're being completely honest, but yeah, I hear you guys.
Yeah, he was training in the offseason. But point guard. Why don't they have no guards? Why do they not have guards playing? Brandon Williams key, D'Angelo Russell super key. There we are.
Hey man, they got the win.
They got the win.
Against
close.
the C team, I guess, Pacers right now with the guys they're having
Mac
to play.
McClung.
Mac McClung had a 4-point play.
Wow.
And that was rock bottom for the Mavericks at that point. That was bad.
Any other games from last night that you wanted to highlight for the people out here on YouTube or the podcast listener?
I gotta say the Bulls, man.
Hell yeah.
4-0. Not a surprise that they won last night. Sacramento was on the second night of a back-to-back, had to travel to Chicago, and the Bulls' depth really just took the Kings to town. Their bench has been really good to start the season. Ayo Dosunmu's playing great. Trae Jones is playing great. 27 season high for Matas Buzelis. He should have gotten to his career high. I think his career high is 31. Had 17 after the first half. I thought it was
a lock.
Yeah, but this guy's hooping.
Yeah.
You know what? Cooper Flag should watch some Matas Buzelis tape.
Damn, all right.
Is Matas Buzelis a better athlete than Cooper Flag? Looks bouncy.
I mean, he's an athlete for sure.
He is an athlete.
It's a debate for sure. The one guy's.
How about this one? Would Matas Buzelis go first in a redraft of the 2024 draft? Probably.
Yeah. Maybe.
I need to redraft in my brain here.
Yeah, you can't.
That's tough. They all.
Risa
they all
Shea
blend
number
together.
one. You're taking Buzelis for sure
Yeah.
over Risa Shea. Alex Sarr, he looks good this year.
I'm taking Buzelis for him.
Yep. Reed Shepard,
Yes. Buzelis.
Stephon Castle.
Yeah,
He's been great this year, so maybe two.
Okay.
Because then it's Holland, Saloon, Klingon, Dillingham, Edey, Cody Williams.
Oh,
You're not taking any of those guys, one or two.
Yeah, he's up there. Aside from all of those guys, he can create for himself. And even though Stephon Castle's awesome, he's a secondary playmaker. He was doing it against the Kings yesterday, who look old as molasses. So there's no doubt.
They're so bad.
Even
There's some really bad teams right now in the league, including our Raptors. But the Kings are there, the Suns are there, the Pelicans are there.
the defense, anyone could score. So Matas Buzelis, even when he was able to just do a little pick and roll and get past Sabonis and score an and one, he wasn't even excited about his and one. He just thought, okay, I'm beating these guys, so yeah, I got to celebrate. But he can create on his own, so that is super impressive. Yeah, when you compare them to a bunch of those 2024 draftees, I want to talk about another draftee, 2025. Ace Bailey had his career high, 8 points, huge. Yeah, not that big, coming off the bench, but I do love watching the Utah Jazz play. It's just fun to watch them play. Lauri Markkanen had a monster recovery, chase down block, and that results in Ace Bailey actually dropping the ball through his legs to Keontae George for a three. They go end to end. Maybe I'm biased a little bit with the purple. We're seeing some of our flashback graphics to the purple. We always have the purple, but the court is awesome.
Yeah, it looks
Utah.
great.
It looks super good. And they came out and they tried hard. Obviously, they weren't able to beat the Blazers.
Drew Holiday, clutch free throws.
Super clutch. Shane Sharp hitting threes for once. So good to see on that side. But anyways, chess games are just fun. Even if they aren't going to win a ton of games, they're going to blast through that over-under of 18.5, and they're going to play their older guys. Ace Bailey's coming off the bench. Will Hardy's just doing what he has to do. They have enough talent. They put up a fight every single game.
Back to your Bulls, because I saw your tweet this morning, Trae, or I guess it was from last night. I saw it this morning. I couldn't believe it. But you tweeted the list of opponents' three-point percentage versus teams, like who's had the best luck, if we want to call it that, in the NBA this season. Right now, teams against Trey Kirby's Chicago Bulls are shooting 25.9% from three in 4 games. Now the Bulls are 4-0. Yeah. Hey, maybe a part of it's the great defense, but on the other hand, what's going on? Why can't teams hit threes against your squad?
Okay, so they played the Kings, like I said, second night of a back-to-back with travel in between. Maybe that's bad for the legs. Okay. They also beat the Magic, who we know can't shoot. They went 3 for 24 that game. It is totally luck, because I think they're like 5 percentage points better than the next worst team.
That's right.
Right?
The Pelicans.
Well, see, that's the thing that's interesting to me. It's like the Pelicans and Kings, who are pretty high on the low percentage allowed. Those teams aren't winning. The Bulls are winning. Teams are also shooting 75% at the free throw line. That is like 6th worst in the league. So they're getting lucky. But the thing that I don't think is super lucky is they are first, as in they're allowing the fewest 3-point attempts per league.
Okay.
I think they're basically deciding we're going to trade 3 for 2 because Vooch is not a rim protector. The Bulls are giving up the most points in the paint in the league, but they're just doing their best to take away the threes and hoping that they can outmath the other teams. Playing fast with depth is kind of wearing the other teams down as these games get longer and longer. So over time, teams are going to shoot better than a 1980s 3-point percentage against the Bulls. They probably will lose a game at some point this season, but right now it's pretty hilarious. Nobody can shoot against Chicago.
Yeah, it's crazy. A few other sort of quick notes here. Jokic had another triple-double, 21 points, 12 boards, 10 assists. He matched an NBA record with his 4th straight triple-double to start the season. He shot 10 of 15, and he played in 28 minutes in that blowout win over the Pelicans. So they went on like a 24-0 run in the 3rd quarter to open up a 33-point lead, and they're like, all right, take the rest of the night off. Hit the barn, Jokic. Hit the barn. Go play with the horses. But the Nuggets, I mean, I think they're being overlooked here a little bit, maybe because they lost on opening night to the Warriors. I'm not sure, but the Nuggets are the first team in NBA history to score at least 120 points on 50% shooting from the field in each of their first 4 games. Their offense is humming right now, and they're 3-1. Because they did lose the first game, but I don't know. It feels like we're not really talking much about Denver. Maybe it's their opponents or all these other big storylines that got our attention, but they're good.
Yeah, undefeated really in regulation is what I'd be saying if I was a Denver fan. Jokic, has he had a triple-double in every single game?
Yes,
yeah,
all 4.
Yeah, he's leading the league in rebounding, leading the league in assists, but he's only scoring 20 points per game.
Right.
I think maybe we would be talking about Denver more if Cam Johnson was playing well. He's like the biggest news for this team, right? He's kind of struggled out of the gate finding his way in a system rather than just a pickup league where he was playing in Brooklyn last year. So, yeah, the Nuggets, we expected them to be good. They have continued to be good. They're going to need to win, 12 in a row for people
get
to
be
buzz,
like, whoa.
I think.
Yeah, and Jokic, odd that he hasn't shot well from 3.
Yeah.
We know he can shoot. He's shooting 16% from 3, just not hitting shots.
He's at 16%?
Yeah.
Very weird.
He doesn't even hit 1 per game. But the depth is there. The storyline with this team, other than Cam Johnson, was their depth, and their bench looks awesome.
Yes. Much improved.
So Jokic literally can chill somewhat. I mean, he doesn't have to shoot all that much. He's literally shooting 5.5 less shots this season. Obviously, extrapolate, it's a long season, so maybe his numbers will pick up. But just 14 shots per game, it's great. He's happy, I'm sure. And I would be happy if I was Christian Brown that the referees don't call the carry, the thing that we're seeing with a lot of players. I think he's perfected it like Tyrese Halliburton. That dunk that he had yesterday, he was able to put it up in his hand, kind of put it underneath, and then wait to see what he could do, and then go down and throw it down. Awesome dunk. He's gotten better. The beard looks good. Everything looking good for Christian Brown.
Yeah, he updated his aesthetics this year. He looks much better.
He did. Doesn't look like a baby anymore.
And someone that's there's been a lot of talk about his aesthetics, Jaylen Brown. And I know we'll get into it on the drop tomorrow, nice but he scored 30 as the Celtics snapped the Cavaliers win streak. Nice. And I don't know if you have any notes on it. It was a really quality win from Boston. I was suspect about that line when we did it in Pick'em. What's going on here? That line doesn't make any sense. But obviously they blew him out of the water there. Yeah, they crushed him. Any notes on Boston?
Yeah, just the Cavs' 4th quarters are questionable. They don't seem to be coming together in 4th quarters. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, well, we are going to get into our NBA Cup preview, but let's take a quick break to hear from our sponsors. Peloton is shaping the future of fitness with the brand new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus powered by Peloton IQ. The new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus is Peloton's most elevated equipment. this machine will take you higher. With real-time guidance and endless ways to move, alone or with your favorite instructors, or your dog also in the room. It's cross-training reimagined with features designed to make your workout more personal. Peloton IQ plans your workouts, tracks your progress, corrects your form, and offers insights and guidance that help you unlock new breakthroughs. While the swivel screen offers endless ways to train and level up. Go from running on the Tread Plus to strength training or yoga off of it with one little smooth spin. Smooth spin. How many O's did I put in smooth in my copy here?
6.
Very close. 7. 7 O's. It was a little bit smoother than you thought.
Yeah.
Peloton is built for breakthroughs. Let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go. Explore the new Peloton Cross-Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
The NBA is back, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. So even if you missed the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. Saw an interesting section today on FanDuel about the NBA Cup. Most points scored in group play. Who do you think number one is?
Who will?
One individual.
player.
Yeah, one player.
Shea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 2.
I guess Lucas hurt.
He's out. Yep.
Anthony Edwards is out too, yeah.
Yep.
Tyrese Maxey. Is that
He's
crazy?
number 6. Nicely done.
Okay.
Giannis.
Number 2.
Yeah,
Good.
number 2.
Do we want keep going?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Little ad read trivia. This guy's tall.
Jokic? No.
He's not scoring all that much.
I mean, Jokic is tall, but he is not the answer.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
guy
Wemby,
is-
Wemby. Yeah.
And then two guys who play similar positions. Are they point guards? Are they shooting guards? I don't know. They score a lot.
They score a lot.
One team good,
Jalen
one
Brunson?
team bad. No, nice one though.
Jalen Brown?
No.
James Harden?
Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell.
Interesting.
SGA, Giannis, Wemby, Booker, Mitchell, Maxey. That's your top 6 in odds for most points scored in group play.
Wow.
However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel is going to give new customers $300 in bonus bets. If your first $5 bet wins, just visit FanDuel.com to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA.
All right, let's keep breaking it down then. NBA Cup preview time. It tips tomorrow night, TK. We're going to make our way, I guess with some pace here, through each group. Are we
Yeah.
making predictions? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, let's make a prediction on each one of
Okay.
these. First of all, do you guys remember who won the Cup these first 2 years?
Well, yes. The LA Lakers and the Milwaukee Bucks.
That's right. I
Right.
saw on Peacock they showed the Bucks Cup banner when they had their game against the Knicks this week.
How'd it
I thought that was
look?
pretty exciting.
I didn't see
Understated.
Yeah.
I would say.
probably right.
I think it was just white with green font and said, "We won the Cup." Number 2 question: how excited are you for year 3 of the Cup?
Couldn't be more excited.
You're excited. It starts 1 week earlier.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I honestly.
What are we waiting for?
And I mean, we're like, people are like, are you mocking this? No, I actually don't mind the Cup. We do a goddamn daily NBA show. It's nice
Yes.
to have a little bit of juice, even if it's manufactured here for these earlier games. And I love that it's going to be on Prime. Like they're going to like obviously put a lot of like, production behind it, I think, and
absolutely.
try and make it a bigger deal than maybe even it is. So I am excited as we get into the third one here.
Yes, for sure. It will be a show. It will be an extravaganza. We saw in years past that it's been more so. We'll get to the courts and all that.
Yeah.
And with this new NBA TV deal happening, we can see both Amazon, as you mentioned, and NBC making things a thing. It's more of a show. So, yeah, it'll be fun. And there's good groups that we'll get to where there's really good teams involved that want to do something here at the beginning of the season, like those oldies that we just mentioned. I call the Lakers and the Bucks, the oldies. It's true.
Veteran teams have done well in the Cup.
2-0.
Yeah. Final question: on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you respect the Cup?
10, 11.
Secret answer: 11. I bet you didn't know the scale went that high. Did you?
We're taking sips from that cup.
What about you?
I'm a high on it. Yeah, I like that trophy, number one. I like a cup to drink from if I'm ever there. I like a Stanley Cup, I suppose. I think it's decent. It's all good.
Remember they had the poker chips in the cup.
Yes.
And they were asking the
Yes.
players that were there for the semifinals and the finals, like, how many poker chips are in there? This is a weird little wrinkle to all this, I just realized. We have a gambling scandal going on in the NBA right now. And we're going to be sending 4 teams
They going to Vegas.
to Las Vegas, baby,
Yeah.
to the capital of corruption. So that's sort of funny when you think about it.
Yeah,
and this is our final year where the semifinal teams will
Yes.
go to Vegas. Next year, those games will be in your own barn. You'll host those games, and then the final will be at a neutral site. I don't even know if we know where it is. Maybe it's still in Vegas for all I know.
Yeah,
but anyway,
it's still in Vegas.
okay. Anyway,
It's still a
it's our
thing.
last year for the semifinals and finals in
Yeah,
Vegas.
because the last couple of years, the semifinals have not had a lot of buzz as far as the audience goes in Las Vegas.
Well, we did move it last year to Saturday,
yeah, they
right?
tried.
Right. We
They
switched
tried.
it up.
They tried to make it more of a weekend thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, maybe people will come and support their home teams, but it didn't really happen.
Was it like Saturday, Tuesday?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
right?
what it is.
Yeah.
Again, I checked. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Saturday,
they're-
Tuesday.
But they know that they'll show up for a final. I mean, the final gets more buzz than the semifinal. It does.
yeah. Yeah, you're
It
probably
does. It does. But we will see. No,
I don't know. I'm trying to remember when I saw Boston Rob there. Was that a semifinal game or the final? That was semifinals, I think.
That was semifinals.
Yeah.
Wow. JD remembers. The day I saw Boston Rob.
I took a photo with him.
The
It was
day I
great.
saw Boston Rob. They should put the finals on a Saturday night so that people can say, I'm booking my ticket to Vegas for the
Yeah.
weekend and seeing the cup final.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the team is.
Next year, I bet.
Honestly,
I bet
why
they
not
will.
go Friday night, Sunday? Like Friday night semifinals, and then
Yeah.
Sunday the game, and you can make a whole weekend of it. Anyway, who cares? Whatever.
Anyway,
These
no,
guys love the cup.
no chips in the cup this year. I guarantee. No.
No,
poker
I know.
chips
That's
in
what
the
I mean.
cup.
I honestly
Chips
can't
in
wait
the
to see
cup.
if they scale back like the cards and the poker chips and like that Vegas motif.
The razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
Well, you guys
Maybe.
you guys shared the opening sort of trailer
Yeah.
type of thing.
Well, that's already made, isn't it, baby?
It's already made. Was there gambling in it? No.
No, it was like just they
like
were
an action movie,
It was
kind of.
almost like Mission Impossible
Yeah.
style. Like the cup was on the back of a motorcycle, and it's like all the players like, I gotta get that.
I gotta
you know
get
what it was like? It was like Mad Max at the end. They were
like
all
Mad Max,
driving through
yeah.
the desert towards Vegas, and
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like all the teams. Go check that clip out. It was pretty good.
All right, so
All
we're
right.
going to pick a favorite for each of the 6 groups here because the winner of each group advances to the knockout round plus 1 wild card in each conference, which goes to the team with the best record / point differential for a second place team, as everybody knows.
Oh man, the best thing about the cup, point differential.
Oh, this is for the diff heads out
Yeah,
there.
big time.
Yeah, you're going in because these guys aren't giving up the last 1 minute. You got to play to that final buzzer.
That's right.
You have a favorite group. We just saw them there. Did you have one group you're really taking a look at that you're like, ooh, this one's the group for me.
I mean, let me just answer for Tass as well. West C, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
Group of death.
That is stacked. The
Yeah,
Nuggets,
baby.
the Warriors, the Rockets, the Blazers, and the Spurs.
Yep.
The Blazers is the worst team, probably.
Yeah.
That's tough for them.
And they're what, 2-2 right now?
Yeah, they're good.
They're good.
It's tough for all 5 teams.
Yeah.
Because I went back as a sicko to see what the group was for each of the winners. Way easier.
Oh,
For both
for
Milwaukee
LA
and
and
the
Milwaukee.
Lakers. Way easier.
They had easy groups?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
I think that's a factor.
Okay.
They didn't have that competition, that's for sure.
As for me, Group C in the East is my favorite.
Okay.
My grandfather was a Group C in the East fan. My father was an East fan. So it's been passed down through the generations. FanDuel odds, Oklahoma City is the favorite to win the cup, followed
Okay.
by the Cavs, Knicks, Nuggets, Magic, and Rockets. Magic are up there.
Oof.
Plus 1,700. They're saying bounce back in the cup.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll get to it. We're going to start in the West. West Group A. West
Yeah.
Group A is the Timberwolves, the Thunder, Suns, Kings, and Jazz. I call this the group of dread. Unfortunately for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards is out. He's probably going to miss the games against the Jazz and the Kings, depending on how long he's out. But, if he's out for 2 weeks, that's when it takes him out of those games.
I call this the wild card group
The wild card group.
because I'm pretty confident 2 teams are coming out of the West
Okay.
Group A.
Nice.
Because I think with that group of death, point differentials are going to be they're going to be tight probably because it's like so competitive. All those teams are pretty good. So they could almost hurt each other's chances to get out as a wild card team. I think the Thunder win this thing, and I think the Wolves, despite the Anthony Edwards injury, are the team that comes out second.
That
That's my
makes
guess.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise
These other teams are
talking,
bad, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about 3 of the worst teams in the Western Conference with Phoenix, Sacramento, and Utah. So
Utah could play spoiler.
Spoiler.
they
yeah,
could.
yeah, yeah.
They're
Yep.
awesome.
Wow, and imagine they make it to Vegas. They got the shortest trip to Vegas, right?
Oh, they drive.
It's like a home game.
Yeah, just like our man Andy Bailey drove it last year. Straight from the state of Utah.
Did he?
Yeah, you can just
didn't know
drive.
that.
I mean, it's like a 10-hour drive, I would say. It's pretty long.
10 hours.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, then in that case, isn't LA closer?
Yeah. Oh, LA's closer for sure. The
it's like
Utah
4
drive.
hours.
I thought Utah was close, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know.
Maybe,
So you thought
maybe I'm
Salt
wrong.
Lake City was close.
I thought Salt Lake City was closer to Vegas than LA, but
You know what? It's 6 hours. My bad.
still longer.
Still longer.
It doesn't matter. All right, who are you picking?
Oh, okay. See, easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could have a wild card. Yeah, but Utah's going to put up a fight against Minnesota without Anthony Edwards. Although he'll be back. He'll be back for part of this.
Yeah,
easily.
that's right. This does go basically over a month, the group
Yeah.
play, right? It's every Friday for the first 4 weeks.
should be
And then
back.
it switches when we get into the knockout. It's like sort of midweek stuff. But he'll be back at halfway through, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I think the Thunder win it, and I actually agree with you, Skeets. Timberwolves as the wild card. FanDuel has OKC as a minus 220 favorite in West Group A. Not a surprise. They are the best team in the league. As for this weekend, they only have one game. On Friday, it's the Jazz at the Suns.
You'd think there'd be more of a favorite. This is the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I think they're the biggest favorite in any group.
Huh.
Yeah. It is funny, though.
one favorite.
We just
Yeah.
said, like, point differential is going to play a part. So you're going to see some of these good teams against these bad teams. Like, they do try and run up the score. Like, it's only going to help your chances to move on. But the Thunder have only played in close games. They're not doing what the Thunder did last year, beating teams by 25. Are they going to get back to that of crushing teams? We'll find out.
And they might not have the same hunger as the Bucks of last year or the Lakers of the year before that because they're not coming off. Those two teams weren't coming off a title. So.
Yeah. But
An NBA
OKC
title.
tasted the cup last year.
That's right.
They're in the final.
Yeah, so they got something to play for. It's true.
It's the only thing they didn't win.
Yeah.
Amazing. West Group B, we got the Mavericks, the Clippers, and the Lakers. The Memphis Grizzlies and the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm calling this the group of anxiety. I would say notable injuries. Anthony Davis just went out last night. We're not sure how much time he's going to miss. For the Lakers, they've got Luka, LeBron, and Gabe out. Luka will definitely miss the game on Friday against the Grizzlies. Could be back sooner. LeBron is back mid-November, they say, which means he will miss likely their first 2 games, which are against the Grizzlies and the Pelicans, but might be back later in the tourney. Clips and Mavs. Gabe's out 2 to 4 weeks, but they got Austin Reaves. FanDuel favorite here, I think it's the Clippers.
Really?
Plus 210. Yeah, so who do you guys favor in this group?
Doesn't it feel like this one might be decided whoever wins the Clippers-Lakers game when they do play each other in this group might just come down to that? I sort of want to swerve and take the Grizzlies, but the way Reeves is playing, I'm going to stick with him balling out. I'll go the Lakers. It's not all that exciting. I'll say the Lakers are the team.
I don't sense the excitement in your
No,
voice
this
for
is
this
this
group.
is a tough group. I
It's
sort of
tough.
have no clue.
Yeah.
The Clippers are up and down. The Lakers, I'm still not 100% convinced, mainly because of their injuries. The Grizzlies are like, they look really good one night and sort of like subpar the next. And then, the other 2 teams, I mean, the Pels are probably out of it. And the Mavs, they don't until they play a point guard. We're not sure. So it's a tough one.
Yeah, we expected the Pels. It was 2 years ago, I guess, when they made to the quarterfinals and they got smashed. If you remember Zion Williamson
yeah.
Good call.
and Brandon Ingram were in that press conference, looking forward to Vegas, and then they got popped by the Pacers. So I guess they have something to play for. I will just make an excuse for all these teams that they have something to play for. But
They all got something to play for. It's called money.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah.
Money, man.
Zion makes a lot of money.
Yeah. Everybody that makes money wants more money.
Yeah, and that's 100% true. That is what money is all about. But they also play for the guys that are 13 to 15 on their rosters quite often because this is a big bonus for them. Yeah. So, they will play for a lot of these guys. So
who are you going?
After seeing the Lakers win 2 years ago, I can't. I understand why the Clippers are favored. I have
Taking the
trouble
Clips.
picking.
Hey, there's an old team.
They're old. This is their
That's the
NBA
oldest.
Finals.
Yep.
And they can drive there 4 hours from Los Angeles to Vegas.
Damn.
So
So
quick.
Fly. All right, so you're taking the Clips.
Yeah,
I
I'll
got the
take
Lakers.
Clips.
Where are you going?
I'm going Clippers as well because
geez.
they're quite old. Plus 220 for them, plus 260
Because
for
they're
the
old.
It's all about the old teams.
Yeah, it is.
The Group B games this weekend: Lakers at Grizzlies, Pelicans at Clippers. So we
Okay,
got a
Lakers
lot
at
of Group
Grizzlies is
B.
pretty important, I'd say, in that group.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. West Group C, it's the group of death. We talked about it for a second there. Nuggets, Warriors, Rockets, Trailblazers, and Spurs.
Wow.
That's 4 of my top 10 teams in the league.
Damn.
Plus the Blazers, who are top 20, maybe even a little bit higher right now. Definitely middle of the pack. The favorite out of this group is the Denver Nuggets, plus 190. Warriors are next at plus 280.
Do you have the schedule in front of you? Who's the first game in this group? Like
First game is Nuggets at Blazers. That's the only one that plays this Friday.
This Friday. Okay. Oh man. Tass, you go first on this one.
Yeah, I'll take the Nuggets as well.
Are you taking them? Okay.
Yeah, they're going to win that first game against the Portland Trailblazers. They're playing incredible basketball. They're up 1-0. And then the other teams in the Warriors and Rockets and Blazers and Spurs, to some degree, they can say, oh, later on as the bracket breaks down here, we're not going to win it. So maybe we don't bring it as hard as we did. I'm making an excuse. They just won't play to their capabilities. It's just a way to pick Denver, who is the best team in this division.
I'm going to go with the Warriors, and it's going to come down to the Warriors-Spurs game, and Curry's going to get Wemby again, just like he did at the Olympics, and hit a huge clutch shot to put Golden State through to the knockout stage. So give me the old guys and the Warriors in this group of death. Night, baby.
I got the Warriors as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They own the Nuggets
And so,
by beating them once.
And nobody's picking a
overtime.
wild card team to come out of this group because of.
I feel like every team
cannibalizing.
could be 2-2.
Yeah, I know.
And then one team goes 3-1 and wins it. I don't know if that literally works out math-wise, but it could happen, it feels like. Let's go East.
Let's do it.
East Group A, the group of malaise. It's the Hawks, the Cavaliers, the Pacers, the Raptors, and the Wizards. Ugly one.
My God.
Pacers are super banged up. You got Mac McClung running point. Hawks are banged up. Raptors are struggling. The Wizards are actually kind of playing well, but losing games. And then the Cavs took it on the chin last night against the Boston Celtics. FanDuel has the Cavs as minus 125 favorites in
not a
Group
shock.
A.
My OCD was kicking in with that graphic that I guess the NBA made. That Pacers P is a little too close to the Wizards logo for my liking. I was like, getting the ick. Look at it.
Who do you blame?
It's just a little too close.
You think it's the slant of the Pacers or the curve of the
I think they
Cavs?
need to make that Pacers logo a tiny bit smaller.
Okay.
It looks huge.
Just
there.
a tiny bit. It went too big. Cavaliers are winning this group. These other teams are not generally good. Some because of injury, some because they don't play defense. The Wizards are a growing team. I do like what I see from them, but Cavs are winning this one.
It's hard to disagree.
Yeah.
They are the team. And this could be their NBA Cup now that we've got. Excuse me. This could be their NBA Finals. Could be their NBA Finals. Now that we see Trae Young also go down, you've got an injured Pacers team. We know that. We've a Hawks team that's injured. The Raptors are not performing, and the Wizards are one of the worst teams in the conference. Yeah, this could be the Cavs NBA Finals. They're coming off last year's playoffs where they underperformed. Let's give something to the fans of Cleveland and bring home a cup.
Bring home the cup.
This one's for you. You think Donovan Mitchell will yell that in Vegas after they win the cup?
Yeah, definitely not. But they could be playing for something here. They could be.
Yeah, I like the Cavs in this one as well.
Don't overthink it sometimes.
This was the least interesting group to me.
Yep.
But maybe it means it'll be tight.
And maybe it means that this will be the winner. Because for Lakers' first year, their group, it was with the Suns. That was by far the second best team. The Jazz, Trailblazers, and a very banged up, Ja Morant-less Memphis Grizzlies. You just got to start with a weak group.
Okay, so you like the Cavs so far in this thing. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Big Group A night on Friday on Halloween. We got Hawks at Pacers, Raptors at Cavs.
Oh, Raps, Cavs.
Tune in, East Group A fans.
Come on, Raps. Shock the world, baby. Save Darko's job and win the cup.
Wow, you think that does it?
Pizza party. Pizza party if you win the cup.
Eating it out of the cup. East Group B, the group of anguish. It's the Boston Celtics, the Nets, the Pistons, the Magic, and the 76ers. This was the hardest one to pick to me.
Yeah.
Because the 76ers are rolling right now. FanDuel, though, has the Magic with the best odds.
What?
Hey,
What are you doing?
I don't know. They're plus 210. The Pistons, though, are plus 240, plus 280 for the 76ers. And then, I feel like the Celtics, not a great start to the season, but looked nice last night. And if they're hitting threes, they got a chance.
I understand why this one's difficult. I think you could talk yourself into 4 teams winning it, like winning the actual group. I mean, nobody's going to take the Nets, but I'll take the Detroit Pistons. That's going to be my Cinderella team here to get into the knockout round. So I'll take Detroit.
Yeah.
But it's tough.
It was easy for me to take the Pistons. They're playing incredibly well, despite injuries, despite Jaden Ivey being out. They look good. They look like JB Bickerstaff's got them all clicking. They've got the perfect rotation, the perfect roster going. They've got guys hitting threes. They don't need Malik Beasley. Whoa, talk about gambling problems. There's lots of guys here that are producing. They've got that grit. Isaiah Stewart and Ron Holland off the bench. Be perfect for Vegas. They're going to get there. They're going to get all the way to Las Vegas.
Wow, you think they're going to win the knockout round game?
Yeah, I already picked the Cavs. How can I pick the Pistons at the same time? It doesn't make any sense. Either way, I see
there.
Conference Finals preview.
Conference Finals preview, yeah.
I'm loving from Cade Cunningham?
Black eye?
Well, sure. That's cool. His chase down blocks.
Yes.
It's becoming a specialty for him. He has like 3 or 4 already this season that are like, he's not giving up on the play and gets back and I think surprises guys.
Probably
with how
so,
of quick he is and his ups, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He may be sort of a sneaky, like, I don't know. He's a number 1 pick, but he is sort of like a sneaky athlete to me where he doesn't like appear to be like a super athlete, but he is anyway. Get the highlight reel going with that. Chase down blocks.
What about this take from ML Doomsday in the stream team? Not a single soul will be watching the Raps game with the World Series on.
Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yep, it's in Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland, yeah.
It's going to be on at the exact same time because Cleveland's not going to move up the start time like the Raps were at home.
No.
Yeah.
As I said earlier in the show, Cleveland's got something to play for. They're going to smash the Raps, unfortunately. It sure feels like. So, yeah, I'm with you, ML. They're not.
So, who are you taking? Pistons, you said?
Pistons are locked.
All right, I'll go 76ers. They're rolling right now.
Sure.
They're hot.
Sure.
Friday schedule, Celtics at 76ers.
Big
Ooh.
first game.
A lot of 3-pointers in that game, buddy. East Group C, the group of misery. This is the thinking man's group here. Hornets, Bulls, Heat, Bucks, Knicks. 5 of the most watchable teams in the league. 4 plus the Knicks, if we're being honest.
Yeah. The way the Heat are playing, absolutely.
Heat are playing nice. Bulls are playing the best they're going to play all season right now. The Hornets look fun. Unfortunately, no Brandon Miller for them, though apparently he's getting some opinions. We got the Bulls at the Knicks on Friday.
Oh,
exciting.
Wow.
Very exciting.
Oh, that's not on NBC? Oh, man.
I don't even think that one's on Prime.
Oh, really?
I know, what a diss.
Well, that's strange. Bulls and Knicks is not on Prime?
We got Boston at Philadelphia is a prime job, and Lakers at Memphis is also a prime job.
Jeez, come on. I'd rather see the Bulls and Knicks right now.
No
wouldn't? Offense to the Celtics and Sixers
That's
fans,
right.
but come on.
That's right.
Anyway.
FanDuel has the Knicks as favorites in this group, plus 130. What you got?
I'm also taking the New York Knicks, I believe. And I believe that there'll be people going with the Miami Heat because they do score some points. This is the thinking man's group for sure. And you see those stats and you say, whoa, this team's going to put up points. But I think the Knicks are the best team, and I think they'll get it going against who'd you say they're playing on Friday? The Bulls.
Knicks, yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll get it going on Friday. They also played a really tough game where he went down to the wire with Giannis in their last game. So I think they have a reason to start 1-0. Yeah, I think they're the best squad here. Milwaukee, the old Milwaukees, can't take them. And then how do you take any? That's a delicious beer that they'll be serving at the arena.
The old Milwaukee. I'll take the Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want them to repeat?
Oh, I didn't say that. I just want them to get out of their group. I'll take Milwaukee to get out of the group. I'm struggling to find the wild card in the Eastern Conference. I don't know where it's coming from because it's going to be likely a 3-1 team with a decent enough point differential. And I'm like, is it this group? Probably not because these are all pretty good teams.
Right.
Could it be the Knicks though? Could it be the Heat? But anyway, I'm going Milwaukee, and I'm just throwing a dart at the dartboard on this one.
I like this take from Tomas in the stream team. All of these teams are top 8 in the Eastern Conference right now.
Wow.
Stacked.
Wow.
Stacked group. Taurean Prince still undefeated in Cup play.
Oh, there is that. Where he's on the Bucks.
He's a Buck.
Oh, and they have Darvin Ham.
And they got the Diana Ham.
Oh, come on, man. Make it 3 for 3. I forgot
3 for
about
3.
that. Yeah. Oh, now I feel really good about my Bucks pick.
Yeah, I had the Bucks as well. I'm switching to the Bulls.
Yeah, smart.
Why not?
Yeah, they're hot, man.
They're hot.
And then what's your wild card team, just out of curiosity?
Bucks.
Okay, so you think 2 teams out of this one.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I may have forgotten to pick a wild. No, wait, I did pick a wild card. My original wild card was the Pistons. I'll stick with the Bucks.
All right.
Bulls and Bucks coming out of this group. Why not?
I
Group C
appreciate
for life.
I appreciate the stream team saying that all 4 of these teams are in the top 8. I appreciate the
All
comment.
5. All
Excuse
5.
me. I'm looking at the 4 games that the Charlotte Hornets have played, and that's why they're in the top 8, because they beat Brooklyn and they beat Washington.
Yes.
So they're 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they ain't good.
Okay, so we all have a different team in this one. This is fun.
Yeah.
Knicks, Bucks, Bulls.
Let's go.
And look, the Heat will probably win it.
Yeah, maybe so.
Love it.
Maybe so. Catching teams off guard with their unorthodox offense. Speaking of unorthodox, that's a Skeets-like segue. Let's talk about
nice.
courts. New courts dropped for all 30 teams here. Victor Solomon, you've done it again. They're bright again. So, guys, what's your favorite NBA Cup court design?
I can't believe Victor Sullivan is doing these again, man. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I don't love this batch the most, if I'm being completely honest. Well, how would you describe these? They're like, there's like gradient designs, and there's like these weird little like, almost like mosaic patches of the court.
Okay, sure.
A lot of overlays, of course. Okay. Give me the Hornets as my favorite court. Love the color, and I'm a huge fan of the honeycomb that they always go with. And it looks, that blue, that teal with the purple, and then the gold of the cup itself, that pops, baby.
Yeah, this is...
And the Hive is alive. I like that.
They always have a cool cup court.
Yeah. So give me that.
I do feel like it's going to maybe be tough to see the three-point line when it's on a broadcast looking at it now.
It might be. It absolutely might be. It does blend in a little bit in some of the lighter blue parts. But, LaMelo's taking it from like 3 feet behind the line. Anyway.
Yeah,
Off
that's a good
foot.
point.
You'll know when he's shooting a 3. So that's my favorite.
The blue is fantastic. You look at that. That's why they do it on their own floor.
Do you think teal's more of a blue or a green?
Wow.
It's a great question. It is a really great question. We were talking about the Memphis Grizzlies jerseys and have they have that trim on the side of it. And I don't know what to call it. Is it teal? Is it turquoise? I'm not a green blue name colors man. So I'm taking myself out of this conversation.
Wow, he won't even answer it.
Well, it's a teal, I would say, but
I asked you, what is
Teal's
it?
more of a teal.
Yeah, teal's more of a
I
teal.
gotta agree.
Yeah, but
That's blue. It's blue. Teal's more of a
Interesting.
blue.
I think a lot of people think teal's more of a green.
They're wrong.
Well, this is why it's a fascinating question.
It's a fun question. It's fun, sure. We all have different eyeballs, and we always look at things, and we all say, "Well, that's blue. Well, that's good," because we all see differently. We see the.
Well, Nora thinks. I mean, don't take my word. Nora's convinced I'm like colorblind in a weird way, but I
probably.
think she is, right?
Right. You always do. Yeah.
Wow.
Because we all see differently.
That's so true. It's been said that if you were to see the world through somebody else's eyes, it would be a psychedelic experience. That's how different everybody's vision is.
Wow.
And you never know. You can never know what it looks like through somebody else's eyes.
And
But
then-
that's blue. That's 100% blue.
I mean, okay. Yeah, a little bit. I see a lot of green.
I don't disagree.
Imagine seeing it through a dog's eyes.
Imagine that.
I always look at Luna and go, I'd love to see the
Imagine that
world
through a
your
dog's eyes.
Hold on, really important question. So when you see it through someone else's eyes, you already know what you're seeing through your eyes, right? You're seeing through both.
In your eyes.
When you're saying it's a psychedelic experience.
They're just saying it would be so much different
Yeah.
than what you see.
Yeah,
You know,
but-
like the depth perception,
Yeah, oh,
the
I
amount
know.
of blurriness.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Things
yeah,
are
yeah.
different. Yeah. But I'm just saying when you go into those eyeballs, when you go into that head, you already have your own. You're bringing your own, right? That's the idea.
I know what you're asking.
You're bringing your brain to the
Yes.
eyeball party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to know.
That's the first thing I'm doing. If I ever get somebody else's eyes, I'm looking at NBA Cup. I gotta know. Tass, what's
Solomon's
your favorite?
Good. I'm going with the Sacramento Kings.
Really?
I'm not a bright color NBA Cup court person.
You're a dog.
Keep it neutral. They have gone extremely gray with a tiny purple accent. Maybe I'm a little biased to the purple. I know my purples. I keep talking about the Utah Jazz court. Our own No Dunks colors are
I couldn't
all
believe
purple.
you didn't pick the Jazz because they have a purple court.
Yeah.
This one is boring.
But it's too bright. The other colors are too bright for TV. I'm also
On your 22-inch monitor, how many colors does the monitor deliver?
well, it is bigger than 22. I
okay.
said 22 yesterday because it's fun to say 22, but it is bigger. Anyway, it's also anyways.
So it is fun to say.
Some of these colors are too bright. As you said, Trae, the color of the Hornets blue-green might make you not be able to see the 3-point line.
Your brain may not be able to compute it. Is this green?
Well, some of these colors are too bright. Sitting with our casual fan wives, I know Danielle said last year, what is that thing? What is that thing? Quite often about the Philadelphia 76ers blues, they're too much. Go neutral. And I will say the gray encourages hard work. I will say for the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, they're going to bring it. They are going to bring
I
it.
thought you read that in a press release
No.
or something from Victor
I
Sullivan.
wrote my own press
The
release.
gray encourages hard work on the floor.
Yeah, they go to other courts and they say, "Whoa, this is green, this is blue. You're part of the future." They get back to their own gray and they say, "This is my job. I'm gonna work hard." The Kings don't work hard. Anyway,
Lunch pail mentality court.
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, good name.
This Solomon court, he forgot about the Kings. He did 29 teams, and then somebody was like, "You forgot a team, man." He's like, "Oh crap, is it the Kings? It was the Kings, wasn't it? Okay, here."
But
Put some lines on some.
see these
gray.
lines? Yeah, those lines. They
boring,
look nuts. But you don't need to know any plays if you're on the Sacramento Kings. You just follow those patterns. That's your course.
Do you know what the
of
pattern
run for
is?
each-
It is a crown. I mean, that is sort of cool, that part. It's a crown in the middle that then radiates out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that part of the press release?
Yeah, that part was. All right, Trae, what about you? What's your favorite court?
Oh, Tass, imagine seeing things through my eyes. Because I picked the brightest court there is. The Phoenix Suns. It's a hellscape of orange. Literally just the orangest court you ever did see. There's a Suns ball in the back of it. I'm happy they're playing on Halloween because this thing is just black and orange.
Oh, they play on
They
on the
do
31st?
play on the 31st.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Jazz at Suns.
Okay.
So
Suns
I'll
up.
be getting some trick-or-treat love.
Very
The
fun.
Mortgage Matchup Center. That thing is orange.
You do love orange.
There's one orange court every year. I think this is the first time I picked it as my favorite, though.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
Don't look bad.
Let's
No,
have.
I like the orange. The orange looks good. It is super bright. But you know
Do
what?
you think that's more of a red or a yellow?
Oh, now see, don't get me started on my oranges here, because Phoenix Suns orange for me. Look at this. I love to be able to signal.
Yeah.
I love to be able to
Go
signal
wide, JD.
to the monitor. Phoenix Suns orange. It's too yellow, in my opinion. I prefer a redder, burnter orange, like this water
Burnt
bottle.
orange, yeah.
Basketball color orange is my favorite orange.
Okay. How do you feel
redder
about
orange.
the leaves we have in here?
You want me to rate every one of them? This one is good. Pretty orange, not that yellow. This leaf right here, too yellow.
Too yellow.
Yep.
Yep.
Keep it orange. I mean,
Okay.
keep it red orange. Orange.
Wow. Now that's an NBA Cup preview.
Yeah.
Let's hear from you guys though on YouTube, all you podcast listeners. Your favorite of the 30 new courts. Yeah.
Rank them. Rank
Sure,
them all.
sure,
1 through
sure.
30.
Like, what did you think overall though when you saw them again this year? You were like, did you not like me just be like, okay, they're totally fine.
Yes.
You know, they're not a lot different.
No, but I think that this year and last year better than year one. I think the stripe
Yeah.
one was the worst
Yeah.
courts that they've done so far.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a reason why they brought back last year because it was better than year one. Mm-hmm. Did Solomon not create new stuff? Yeah. You know what you really see on
That's Solomon's thing, right? I mean, he does it with the trophies.
Yeah,
He created one trophy and then just changed the little figurine in each one. Did that.
Yeah.
Courts, like you said, sort of pretty similar to last year's. Like, this guy's amazing at like just mailing it in.
Nah, man, you're dissing Vic.
I'm sorry.
Come on, what about
Why
the
is
Easter
Vic
eggs?
the only artist that the NBA knows?
Who do you
Vic
want?
and Jeff Hamilton are the only people they know.
Jeff does jackets. Vic does everything else.
There are so many other cool artists that I could use.
How about this? Local artist courts next season.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Greg Mike's doing them here in Atlanta, I heard.
Hell yeah. I love Greg Mike.
Vane. That's my favorite graffiti artist.
Killer Mike?
No, Greg Mike.
I will say they changed probably the colors for a lot of teams.
Yes.
They didn't do.
Yeah.
They just said, hey, Nuggets, that yellow was cool last year. Bang! It's burgundy. It's a Ron, whatever you want to call that color. What is that color?
Oh boy.
Big Papa Burgundy. But look, here's something exciting to watch out for. The Lakers court and the Bucks court, Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what it is. You got to find it out.
You got to figure it out on your own.
That's right. Bring your brains to the eyeball party.
There is a little Easter egg on
There's an
both
egg
of those
there.
previous Cup champions courts.
Yep.
All right. Are we going to Vegas again for the Cup? We respect it so much. Should we start getting tickets and hotel rooms and
Sure.
go see Boston Rob again?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're working on it.
Okay, great. Pick 'em for tonight. I did take the Celtics last night against the Cavs. You guys had Cleveland. Said, what's going on with that line? That's a little suspicious. And they just straight up dominated them. So I got a much needed win. I'm 4-3. I'm maybe in the clear with 2 nights left. Short month, troll man. Whoever's in last place will be under the desk. Maybe tomorrow, because it could be decided tonight, Tess, when it comes to the game.
It's a glorious 4-game schedule. Warriors, Bucks, juicy. That one on NBA TV as we've sort of moved past the Thursday on national TV life, that era. NBA TV, it's classified as a national TV, but it's not TNT. That's the only game on national television. The other one, though, that we're picking from, it's Wemby against the Miami Heat, who score a ton of points. So, looking like a fun one in San Antonio. So, they're a 5.5-point favorite at home against the Heat. So, I feel comfortable taking the Miami Heat to lose by 5 or outright win. Spurs playing some teams close. So, you guys are comfortable taking the Spurs to win by 6 or more. Why is that?
Well, first off, I can't wait to see if Wemby shows up in a Halloween costume tonight.
He said he wasn't going to.
He said he wasn't. But that's what you
great.
say when you want to surprise people.
Also true.
I'm hoping he shows up because they don't play on Halloween, obviously on the 31st. And then I'm just taking the Spurs. I mean, it's not that giant line.
It's not that
Get
big.
into some free throws at the end and you're easily going to hit it. But I do like the Heat. They are one of my favorite teams right now. I don't know. I got the Spurs. They're good.
Yeah, I
They're
took
playing
the
the East,
Spurs
too.
for the spiciness factor. Like, it makes it most exciting for picking games. You know,
Yes.
if
That's true.
If the Heat go on to cover this game, we got a showdown tomorrow
On Friday night.
for the Trollman.
For the Trollman.
That's super exciting, and also like biggest test for the Spurs yet. The Heat are the best team they will have played so far, so that's cool.
So
They
if
beat
the Spurs
Dallas,
cover,
New Orleans, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
if the Spurs cover, do you want to just, because you would lose, and if that happens, would you want to do Trollman tomorrow on Halloween, or a Trollman on Monday still?
Well, if we get that Amazon delivery and it's here, then yes.
Okay.
We can make that
In the
happen.
hands of Bezos.
Come on.
I think it's
Bezos.
gonna. I think it's going to be delivered. Your package is going to be delivered today.
All right,
I feel pretty confident about that. So okay, we'll see. Tass needs the Heat to cover. Big game.
We should have done a pickup, an Amazon pickup.
And then go to Whole Foods and grab it.
Amazon
yeah.
pickup. I didn't even know you could do that.
You didn't know that?
Where am I picking it up from? Where am I picking up a troll costume?
They have locations.
I know they have drop-offs. I've
They have
never
one
done a
at-
pickup.
They have
but
one
I mean,
in
it's
Midtown, and it's right in the heart of the city.
I'm not going down there.
Crazy.
Crazy Atlanta traffic? That's insane.
Take a subway, dude.
I gotta drive to the subway, then take the subway, pick up my
Take a
troll
subway,
costume
dude.
for you, by the way, and then come back. You go get it.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I got no problem driving a car. It's not that bad. Atlanta traffic, horrendous, huh? I know.
I mean, it's brutal.
Yeah,
It's
so
bad.
you're like,
I just saw a report. It's like, obviously, it's always been one of the worst, but now it's like they've figured out that there's no even good time. Like, there's almost no thing as rush hour anymore in Atlanta. It's just always bad.
yeah,
yeah, that's fair.
it's true. Sometimes you drive home at 10 o'clock at night on a Wednesday, and you're like, I'm sitting in traffic. For
I
an hour.
know.
Sometimes it's 15 minutes. Who knows?
Doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Later today, we are recapping episode 6 of Survivor 49. No Buffs, its own YouTube feed, its own podcast feed. Come join us live at 1 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Wemby, we're going to be in costume for No Buffs.
Yeah, we are.
You can do it the day before Halloween, so come check out our costumes on No Buffs at 1 p.m. Eastern. Again, that is its own separate YouTube and podcast feed. Breaking down last night's episode. All right, that was a long episode here today. We had some laughs. Talking
like the
colors.
Toronto Blue Jays here. 18 innings every single podcast.
I know.
We didn't even talk about baseball today.
No, we didn't. I think right now we just don't want to jinx anything. That was like just a professional ass kicking, I thought. You're the baseball guy, but that was awesome.
It was awesome.
Incredible pitching.
Yeah.
Bats were alive right from the jump. And the defense. Oh, gee.
You brought everything. They brought everything to the baseball party.
I know somebody
Defense.
that bought tickets for Game 6 in Toronto. Good tickets, so there's that caveat, but how much do you think they paid? 2 tickets.
2 tickets, $7,500.
That's a good guess.
Higher.
$75,000.
Lower, 10 G's.
That's a lot.
10 G's, 2 ticks for Game 6 of the World Series Friday night. You think they close it out on Friday night, or you think it goes to Game 7 on Saturday?
The Yamamoto experience.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough.
Throwing seeds.
Yeah, who knows? I can't predict. I didn't think in Game 5, I watched Davis Schneider and his mustache come up from the dugout for their first at bat. I thought, what? They're rolling out this guy, number 1? I respect Davis Schneider, the number 28 round pick. It's cool to see him. But he let off with a dinger. I had no idea that was coming. Nobody had any idea that was coming, so I'm not making predictions.
Okay.
But they're going to win this series.
Ooh, okay. I love
that's
that.
crazy. That's
Love
crazy.
That. No,
The
you're
team
right.
that's up
We said
3-2,
whoever
that's
wins Game
crazy.
5 is going to win. You're right. They won the World Series last night.
Pivotal.
67% of teams that win Game 5 in a 2-2, they win it. So, yeah.
Only
they're gonna win.
67%
Yeah,
in
you think
baseball.
it'd be higher. Yeah. That's what the stats say.
Can't wait. Well, I was going to say we'll talk about it tomorrow on The Drop, but we won't. There's no baseball finally on tonight. And of course, it's the night where there's only 4 basketball games on.
That's right.
But we'll have some fun topics to sink our teeth into on The Drop podcast. Worst of the week, rapid fire, a whole lot more. Hope to see you at 10 a.m. Eastern. Until then, Clipper Pros.
You heard it here first. Have a great time. Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome.
Thanks for joining us. And remember, anybody got a quick quote? I saw you were going to say something last time. I've got something to say about the defense and the soccer play of Ron Holland, I would say. That's awesome. He's so good at not showing that he's performing a kickball, just to get around the refs. Like he's able to put his foot in a spot on defense. They can't recognize it as a kickball. He's just smart. He's just super smart. It was a kick. It was a kick that led to a score. He's awesome. That's cool. That's all I got to say about that.
Embrace the day, people.